Hi and welcome to my Wednesday video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to exercise when you really don't want to. This is a request from Vivica. Vivica, I hope you like this one. This one is for you. Mwah. But first, my name is Margrét Atladóttir and I am the founder of Mindset Mastery Living. And I am a mindset expert that helps people take control of their lives. Welcome back. Well, guys, I am actually going to tell you a little background to this request. Vivica is actually one of my best friends, and she is a personal trainer. She's a yoga teacher and all around health guru. Vivica and I often discuss my exercise routines because I do have a card in the gym. I do have a lot of stuff at home, and I don't do that much. Now, the only thing I actually do, like continuously, hope it's the right word, like every morning, is like a greeting to the sun. It's a yoga thing, and you stretch everything. Otherwise, I actually do have a free personal trainer. I can go to a free yoga class, and I just don't. Now, we often talk about this, and we talk about different methods and different ways to see this. Once she actually said to me, you know what? Because you don't like to exercise, you just like see it as a routine. Do it as a routine. Don't think about it. Just do it as, you brush your teeth. It's something that you don't think about. And I did that for a while. I actually just did a planning the day before. So I had all my exercise clothes and I had everything ready. So the only thing I had to do was to get up and put them on. Now, that worked for a little while. This is not one of my tips, but it is a good one though. And it helped me for a long time. Now, I moved on to all kinds of different stuff. You'll see in my bonus tip, one of the greatest tips of all when it comes to exercise or doing something that is really good for you, but you just do not want to do it. So, enough of that. It brings me to tip number 1. My tip number 1 is to know thyself. But that's easier said than done, isn't it? Now, the thing is, when you do this, when you look, you're like, oh, that's my personality. Like I told you before, what I'm struggling with is that actually my personality is not an exercise. I'm not an exercise person. None of the people really in my closest family are. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? Whatever you decide is your personality, it is. Now, I am not so sure that I actually consciously made a decision about not being an exercise person. I actually took it from the environment that I was brought up in. I mean, you can hear my mom saying exactly the same thing. I'm not an exercise person. I just don't like it. Right? So I actually think I just adopted it from there. Now, I'm a grown-up now. I decide myself. And if I decide that I'm actually the other way around, you know what, guys? I will be. Mark my words. My tip number 2 is to treat yourself. would it work for you to actually give yourself a prize after a job well done? Well, I decided when I talked to my friend Vivica that I would give myself a prize after I've exercised 8 times, at least 8 times a month. After that, I would book a time for a massage, because you should give yourself a treat like a massage every week, actually. Now, I know my schedule and that's not going to work. So once a month, that would be something that I'm looking forward to. This is something that, I would just really, really long for. It has to be something really good. It has to be worth it. Okay? So you find yours, a prize. Now, for me, it's 8 times of exercise. This is good for me. This is important for my health. For you, it might be something else. But the whole thing of doing the things that you maybe not like that much, or, you're like, okay, let's do it. Do that first. I've said this before. Do that first. And then you get a little prize. You celebrate yourself. You praise yourself. You shake that ass. Or whatever afterwards. My tip number 3 is the big question, why? If this is good for you, why aren't you doing it? Find out your whys. There are many whys. Why is this important? Write it down. And why are you not doing it? Why do you not feel worthy of this? Loving yourself is a big deal. And when you do that, deep down inside for real, you want what is best for you. And if that is eating correctly for you, exercising, or just sleeping 8 hours or enough every night, keeping your balance, your stress balance, breathing, all kinds of stuff that is actually really, really, really good for you, and you know it's important for your health, for your overall well-being, but you're not doing it? Why? Why aren't you worth it? I'll have to tell you and remind you that you are, but why don't you feel it? Figure that out. Because that is a position way, way, way down somewhere in your body, your soul, your mind, I don't know, that has to come like automatically. So these are a few of my favorite tips. Vivica, you challenged me to actually talk about myself in this video, and I did. Guys, I hope you resonate with this, and subscribe to my channel, of course, and as always, I will give you a free coaching session if you send me a message on Mindset Mastery Living on Facebook or on Insta, or just write in the comments below. I would love to get some tips from you guys. Please write in the comments below, and not just for me, but for, give and take around the world. What are your success stories? How did it work for you? What worked for you? I am really taking this exercise by the horn right now. And I'll be back about that. So I think I'll need all the tips that I can get. So write in the comments below and tell me what to do and what to try. Guys, with that, I need to remind you that you and I got this!